Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I feel like I've... Wait, no, the one thing I didn't do was tick left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known.
Oh, he has a different line every time.
Yeah, every
Was
single
it this
time you're here.
room? A connection between the two?
Could a man love
Could a man love a room? I mean,
I think so.
truly, deeply, madly, love.
Truly, madly, deeply. I forgot how that song goes.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door.
Oh, no
on
more
his left.
boxes. Alright, I'll listen to this one.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ah, shit. Another big branch. Let's see what this does. You should be saying
My
something already.
God. My God.
You didn't say anything.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay. Or... Nope. Can't try any other doors. Okay. One path.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, shit. Come on, buddy. You gotta help me out here.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was
Okay,
to
this
the
feels
right?
sinister.
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
It's the Breaking Bad RV.
I can't...
Oh, it's just a van.
No, that's the van that Ant-Man was stuck in. And then the squirrel saved everybody.
Squirrel defeated Thanos.
Yes.
The rat.
Oh yeah, it was a rat. Sorry. I say squirrel now because someone came with the idea of it being Squirrel Girls, like Pet Squirrel.
Oh,
And that would have been the best, like,
introduction to Squirrel
sneaky
Girl
cameo.
Yeah.
Too bad though. Anyway, the hell are these?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
Someone's fired.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, so that's a legit restart.
Mm-hmm.
Seemingly.
All of his
Boxes are
co-workers
gone.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
Give
the meeting
me
room. Perhaps he
an
had simply
input
missed a memo.
terminal. I want them. Like, I'm so intrigued by the input terminals. Shit.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm getting angry.
You're getting angry. The narrator's getting angry.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Oh no.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
He's less competent
Okay,
than I
then.
thought.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
What?
Let's find the story.
Okay, this looks like 2 doors that lead into the same space, so I'm gonna go over through one. Before I go too far down that way, is there another hall this way? Damn it, there is.
You just gotta commit. Don't be afraid to commit, Dan.
I hate commitment.
You just gotta commit.
When I grow up and get married, I'm not gonna commit.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, I guess that was like complete nonsense hallways with nothing good in it. Or else they wouldn't let me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's starting to get really consistent that this username access computers here and on, but nothing else is. Well,
That was always on.
yeah, this like, well, I'm saying it is consistent. Oh
Okay,
no.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why
But
don't
we
we
restarted.
go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do this. Oh, fixing tiles. Maybe they had a roof leak.
Whoa.
There's
You can't even go that way.
Yeah, there was an open door there. It looked like it might be something I could travel to, but
Nah, you can't get there. From here, at least.
darn.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Here it
No,
comes.
wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
It's starting to feel like antechamber. Oh man, non-Euclidean space. Ah,
Portals.
we're Silent Hill up in this bitch.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thanks. I feel accomplished.
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
No, don't take this from me.
You didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What are you talking about?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I have surely won fair
I'm
and
getting
square by
weirded
some
out
sort of
by whatever this
parameters.
place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh god. What is it this time? Ooh, the adventure line. Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I know you want a line, but I have to look for inputs. I have to. I'm gonna turn off every computer I see. It's veering off.
Solitaire.
I can't get to it. I can't turn it off.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Caption as a
Onward,
trademark.
Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yeah, it's
Simply
called...
by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Whoa, that's loud. Oh no, it's getting a little out of hand. Oh no. What's happening? Oh no! Okay, I'm fascinated enough by this line to continue on with just a line. Ooh, are you an input terminal? Damn it.
He was high up in the company.
Yeah. This guy had a really good Pikachu.
Hi, Gajo.
God damn it. Ah. It's kind of oppressive. It's very loud music. Oh my god. There we go.
Whoa.
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern.
The phone.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Pretty well
Make
rendered.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Don't wanna close my eyes. Don't wanna fall asleep.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh
Oh no!
Oh god. What's happening?
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after
so
we
interesting
trusted
only one
you,
of these things is
everything we've been
fired.
through, you... Well, I can't take
You know,
this
it's
anymore.
got
I will.
this company has a high
Restart.
retention rate.
Yeah, people must be happy. Or maybe their benefits are just unbeatable.
Unbeatable benefits.
So I guess this line might just be a permanent addition to the game now.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
You
We're
know what? You're
intelligent
right.
people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Let's do it.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
True.
want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Oh no.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
This seems kind of pointless. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Awesome new
no
story.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It is trademarked as well. So this lion has become a new character in the story, essentially.
Yes. And it left the building.
Shit. That's ominous. Oh god.
Ah, a choice. We get
A
to
rotunda.
make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, Then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
So that was the one that only told the truth. The confusion ending. I've been playing the confusion ending for 60 minutes.
Hold up, what's this?
They gotcha.
The confusion ending.
Deviate.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Whoa.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't
So
I get a say
he's
in
having
all
to
of this?
he's
Is it
having to
really-
deal with this
No, it
reality
can't
of
be.
being part of the
I
story
don't want it
himself.
to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do
He is
it.
becoming more Sans-like by the minute. That's exactly why he even fought
Does
you.
that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
Like,
Both
we
doors would
even
have led in
know?
here.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
like right here when the
Sure.
narrator's gone, that's when Stan
Okay.
falls asleep and you kill him.
I guess now we just wait.
I mean, Sans.
You know, I suppose in some
Oh,
way
yeah.
that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination
Spoilers.
or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the
Oh, yeah,
journey
true.
and not the destination. So
Never mind what I just said. Nothing happened.
We'll find out, won't we?
What's Undertale?
Well, in the meantime, if
What? Yo, that was scary.
Back.
Now I'm starting to wonder how many
all of
variations
his
or...
co-workers were gone, what could it mean?
Okay,
Stanley
kind of-
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so we're back to like seemingly normal start. More is normal this time than usual.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, back down this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic.
Too majestic.
Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile.
Whoa.
Last proof that he was human.
Whoa, that's weird.
Things are getting a little out there, eh?
It's a little dark.
I don't know, man.
Yes, really, really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I did.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay.
So all that does is bring you back onto the left door track.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Okay,
to go
so
up to his
that's
boss's
how- oh.
office.
I've never seen that before. He's so mad.
Would that happen regardless of whether or not I attempted to open it the third time?
I've never seen it before. I've only gone into the broom closet once.
Okay. Oh, but
To a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can go down here again, though.
Yeah, it's
He
the
didn't
same
walk-
thing though.
Oh, right. You told me that.
Yeah, there's only one route that way. There's no other routes.
That's so weird, though, how selective they are about remembering what I've done, or...
Yeah, that's
Like, I don't know how this is
hilarious.
programmed. This is all very complicated and chaotic. I want to get into this...
Oh,
yes!
what?
Yes!
I've never seen this before.
Money in the morning, money in the evening, money at supper time. When
Money,
money's
Chris.
on a bagel, you can eat money anytime.
Extreme bathrooms. I've never seen this before.
What significance is there to this?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any significance.
I can't even flush the toilet. I was expecting to be able to in a game like this. Yeah, extreme bathrooms is pretty good.
Extreme bathrooms.
I can't quite read it, though.
Legally distinct. I'm
tired of getting ash on your porcelain. That's all I can make out. Alright. That's weird. How come I was able to open it that time?
I don't know.
Does that mean
That's
I can
cool.
open up this guy? Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, there's a lot to do all of a sudden. Input terminal? Yes!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah. I can't do it more than once, right?
No. It's like once per loop, I think.
Yo, what? I'm finding shit. Doors Monthly. Shapes. I like Shapes. Shapes the magazine is pretty good. Oh, a better look
Oh
at the,
no, that's such a sinister photo. Business strategy.
with an extra R in it. Strategy.
Oh, it's very Capcom of them.
What? Graphs. I like that the Time magazine is just a clock.
It's true, it is. It's literal.
Yeah. Good. Yep, going down. That's how elevators work. Do you see that artifact here on the left side of the
Oh
screen?
yeah, what is that? Look at it. Whoa.
Did they whisper Stanley to me?
Yeah, they did.
What is happening?
Huh. It's a
I
really
hear a
long
voice in
elevator
the
ride.
music. He's counting.
Okay.
A short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary.
Huh.
Recommendations from the overnight committee.
Try clicking on the button again. You went nowhere.
Can I do it again?
I don't think it'll actually take you anywhere.
Yeah, and I can't aim for the upper.
Nah,
Oh, I can!
but it doesn't do anything.
What
I
happens
think every
if
time you press it, it just goes up or down. It doesn't matter.
Ah, shit. Well, that's disappointing.
Gotcha.
It's disappointing that it gives me 2 buttons and then I don't get to see the results. Alright, so this is persistent.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
That was
was
really
once
odd.
again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
I don't remember the
life.
piano for the
What
first
could it
time.
mean?
Oh, there was there.
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
I
But his
can't do what he
attention was
says.
caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the
Amazing.
correct code by sheer luck.
Oh.
Amazing.
That's
he
how
stepped
that
into
works.
the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Alright. There are probably variations to be had in this loop, though, right?
Stanley walked straight ahead.
All right, I
through
didn't go into the
large
mind control
door that
facility
read
last time.
Mind control facility.
Because that was how I died.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the museum. Totally forgot about the mind control facility. Oh, and this was in an earlier playthrough. Saw this from above, I think. This area. Lighting was different, though.
That's when he said it was a spoiler.
The
Yeah,
lights
it's
rose
true.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Oh, here are the
Did he
screens.
have the strength to find out?
Huh. There you go.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Means nothing.
Okay, so this is starting. Whoa, what's that? A few of these have like those weird text things. Okay. Interesting.
You came from there. Oh, no, you didn't. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, this is a new button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe.
Okay, so this is starting to feel more mundane.
Really been under someone's control
Like the actual
all this
story that he was
time?
referencing.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
There's so many things here. What?
This is buttons. They don't do anything right now because everything's offline.
Yeah, I guess I can... Like, since I don't have a crosshair, like, it's kind of hard to... I'll make different little boops, though.
Boop, boop.
Guess none of these will actually do... Wait, there's a 2 button.
Nah, none of these do anything.
Okay. And that is confirmed with your own playthrough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can go upstairs, or I can go down into this weird... Oh, this is just a way across. Let's go down. This looks kind of big and honking.
No, you gotta go through that door. Behind you.
Okay. What the hell is this?
It's just a... It seems like a circle of death.
Alright. First I'll hit this. Oh, it's not. It is the biggest button in the damn place, and you can't even press it for nothing.
It might just be a light.
I don't like it. Oh, what if you can press the buttons in numbered order?
It doesn't do anything.
Okay. So long as you know. I'm getting, like, slight Portal 2 vibes.
And when at last he
Then again,
found
this
the
is
source
Source.
of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Electric shock risk. Alright, so what happens when I don't follow what he says?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Maybe.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and
Okay.
leave.
This is
If you want to
consistent
throw my
behavior
story
from the
off
narrator
track,
this time,
you're
though.
going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Are these
Other
like
times,
real things I
let
might
the
be able to
office sink
do?
into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Press any key to send
What's
power.
the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
Gotcha.
clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything,
Door?
anything, something here will save
Oh,
me.
there's the door.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
That's
You're
pretty
only still
bleak.
playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Okay, this is GLaDOS levels of,
Challenge.
of shit
It's
now.
a tragedy.
He wants to make you
wanted control
humble.
This world, that's fine. But I'm going to
With the
destroy it
narrator's
first,
10-inch
so
cock.
you- Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Fucking
30
bullshit.
seconds to
Fucking bullshit.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Why is it rumbling? Nuclear weapons don't rumble before they detonate.
They're getting ready.
They're getting really excited.
Choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna nuke.
Or don't. It's all the same.
Goodbye, employee
All a part of the
427.
joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life. from the
Oh,
moment
man,
you
you're
fade
such a
in
jerk.
Until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Hey, that was even before the timer went down.
Yeah,
You're cheating. Everyone's cheating.
he's a big fat phony.
What a liar. I don't approve of liars. So
All of his
what?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Yes.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, you're on a table.
No matter how hard Stanley
That was
looked,
weird.
he couldn't
Try doing
find
that
a
again?
trace of his co-workers.
Oh, shit.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it
How
didn't
come
make a
oh, there it
single
goes.
difference. Nor did
Wait,
it advance
move around.
the story in any way.
I can't jump still.
Okay. Move slightly forward.
Uh-huh.
Then try moving towards the other table.
This table?
No, the table adjacent, like touching it. That one.
The wall's in my way.
No, that's okay. Just try it.
I'm
Go
trying.
forward now.
I'm trying. I'm hitting
Okay.
W.
Go towards the window. Crouch. Oh, okay.
Okay. What am I doing here?
Through the window.
What?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Wow, how on the nose
now
can
that
you
you're
get?
here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Sure. Oh, wow. What if I say no?
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
No, I'm thinking about
now
that sort of
think
thing a
about
lot.
it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
Oh, this is...
Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected Continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Yay!
If the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
All right.
So I don't think anything else happens in here. You have to manually restart.
Okay. That's interesting. That is the most directly relevant narration thus far, I think, to my playstyle.
Yeah. Snap on the end.
Ooh, right away. Oh, and it's the fifth one.
Yeah.
Neat. Oh my god, for just a second I thought it was Zombocom. Look at all these buttons I can press. I can do anything. Anything at all. The only limit is myself.
Oh.
Wait, so is this something that you can do and not really do?
No. This is just alluding to the fact that you, as the player, really liked pushing buttons.
Well, I do. Look at what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's why this is heaven. Oh.
What?
Oh, you got stuck in the geometry somehow and stopped the rotation.
Oh, wow, cool. Oh, they relight.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's nothing
no,
else to this room. This is
futile.
it. It's just this room with a chorus saying push the buttons.
Oh, I heard the word buttons, but that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
You found the secret.
Yay! I'm really good at buttons. I'll wear that with pride.
Oh, you can just do it again if you wanted to.
Oh, once you find the secret, will they just let you do it forever?
I guess so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So
The
then.
meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be.
Oh.
Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
That's new.
Yeah. The intro just changes up every once in a while.
Okay. So it's not significant that it's different from your
Not
experience?
necessarily, unless it's like, you know, part of a
When
thing.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I sure did this time. Let's see what's going on. No,
Yet there was not
people
a
is
single
no.
person here either.
I think there's
Feeling a
only
wave of
2 major
disbelief,
ones
Stanley
left.
decided to go up to his boss's office.
That's
hoping he
great.
might
I've never
find an
seen
answer
that.
there.
That's awesome.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So, here's one thing you can do.
Uh-huh.
Walk in to the boss's room, but right before the door closes, back out. That, you have to find the exact perfect moment.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
It's okay.
Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone?
You can
This is
rush ahead and
narration.
put in the
Too
code
much for
without him
any
finishing
man to
narration.
take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans.
Oh, this is
half
all brand new
sobs,
stuff, though.
The guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
That sounds like Incompetech music.
Is this the Kevin McLeod track?
I don't know. Maybe it sounds like it.
That sounds like the search terms for finding his
Yeah.
calming new age music.
Walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ooh, I don't remember seeing that happen before.
Yeah,
But-
me neither.
Maybe I just wasn't looking at the windows though. All right, let's continue on.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I sure did.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I can't even remember if that's what he said the first time.
I think he did.
There's space for 4 people to work here. I mean
Now
3.
the monitors jumped to life.
I assume this was
Their
also a desk, but it's not.
Very, very,
Each
very
bore
good
the number
counting.
of an employee.
No, I saw this desk. There's this chair
Stanley's
here.
coworkers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We all know that this
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
actually about
This
the story.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
I think the optimal
Was this the
pathing
only
for
reason
like
he was
discovering
happy with
this
his
game
boring
would be to
job?
go
That
through
his
these routes
emotions had been
first.
manipulated to accept it
If like following the
blindly.
narration.
Yeah, just doing exactly what he says like the first couple times.
No.
Well, I don't
He
know.
refused
I don't know
to
if there's
believe it. He
actually an
couldn't
optimal
accept
path.
it. His own life
I think
in
just in
someone
terms of,
else's
like,
control. Never.
the various
It
things
was
you discover.
unthinkable, wasn't it?
Because if there's a way
Was it
to
even
like
possible? Had he truly
keep the
spent
narrative.
I would say-
his entire life
Wait, go ahead.
utterly
I would
blind
say
to
discovering the
world?
museum like the way I did as the very first thing is the non-optimal way.
Yeah, I can agree with that easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like if there was a way to path your way through all the endings, and of course you wouldn't know how to do it without
Here was
knowing
the
ahead of
proof,
time.
the heart of the
But
operation.
like
Controls
since the narrator has
labeled with
different
emotions,
personalities
happy
depending on what
or
you're doing,
sad
it'd
or
be kind of nice to
contented.
like separate them out.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink
Yeah, so
in,
all the buttons in
Stanley
this room did
decided that
nothing.
This machinery
Okay.
would never again exert its terrible power.
It's just all
over
set
another
dressing,
human
really.
life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had
Really?
defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments
I
away.
feel like this could very well be set
And
in
yet,
the Cube
Even
universe.
as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
There's two different cubes you can refer to that it would apply to.
Cube 2, Hypercube.
Cube, the cube movies and the cube games,
Are there cube games?
but spelled with a Q.
Oh,
Q's
those
with-
cubes. Nah.
It was not knowledge
This
or
still
even
would
power
match.
that he had
I
been
haven't played
seeking,
those cubes, so I wouldn't
but
know.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not
It's like
been to
cube-based
understand,
Portal. Instead of
to
portals,
live
it's
with.
cubes.
No longer would
Oh
anyone
wait,
tell him where to go.
you said it like it's like Portal. You said I might
Yeah,
have
it's like
remembered
Portal.
like seeing it.
Whatever
And now
life
it's trying to
he
come back
lives,
to me.
It will be.
It's like Portal, but with cubes.
And that
Got
was
it.
all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
You
Stanley
know that
stepped
long
through the
grand
open
story
door.
that he claimed to have written for us doesn't seem to exist.
This was it. This was the story.
Yeah, that's barely nothing. I only had to press a button.
hmm
You're a horrible writer, narrator.
That's all he wants. He just wants you to appreciate him.
Whoa!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Oh, I
the
can't
feeling
control
of
the camera
liberation,
anymore.
The immense possibility of the new path before him.
Wow.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Look at this wonderful
Stanley
modern lighting.
Was happy.
Well, at least it's a happy ending. Assuming this is an ending.
Yep, that was it.
Cool. Okay,
Try
so
to get the ending where you. Oh, whoa.
wait, what?
Try to get the ending where you can close the office shut.
Oh, wait. You see 427 freaking out? The number on my office door was freaking out a little bit.
Oh yeah, it is. I think it's just it's an artifacting thing.
Maybe that's just my actual computer. I don't get to go through my computer terminals no more.
When Stanley came to
Yeah.
a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is that a permanent change?
No. It's just one of the things that changes
Yet
whenever
there
you
was
loop.
not a single person
Okay,
here
so it's
either.
not like
Feeling a wave of disbelief.
So long as
Stanley
it's something
decided to go
randomized
up to
that
his
can happen
boss's
anytime,
office,
that's
hoping
fine.
he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, you said that if I walk in and back
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Just do it really quick. Like go step back immediately.
Okay, I think we all...
You interrupted him. Yay.
Oh, is that it?
See, now this path is different. You've made a new path.
Have I? Oh, new text. To be rich, is it a crime to commit crimes? Isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one.
Huh.
That feels especially relevant to current world events.
It's a crime.
Lots of crimes committed by rich people, I hear. I guess I can go back through this way then, eh?
Mm-hmm.
can go back into the office. And you said this is always always bad?
I think this is now locked. I think you can check it out. But I'm pretty sure it's locked now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Another door has opened somewhere.
In the office, you say?
Yes. I have to say, it's been fascinating watching. So I've been quiet a lot because it's been fascinating watching you play. Because I think you don't play the game like most people would play it.
Well,
But you're very methodical. I think most people would not be this methodical.
well, yeah, I tend to like try to, well, so long as it's in my mind to do so, I like to exhaust branches of decision trees as much as possible.
Which is like something I think the game accounts for to an extent.
Yeah, I've been noticing that
yeah.
it does do it sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I play games like this. It reminds me very slightly of like Virtue's Last Reward, the Zero Escape second game. Because that game is heavily branching, like it branches all the time in its narrative, and it helpfully has a actual like ending tree or event tree. So like at crucial decisions, you can just skip to ones that you want to do again, and select the other part. Which was perfect for someone like me, because that's all I ever want to do.
Oh my god.
So let's see what this is.
You are now leaving.
Oh, that popped in. Escape pod
Escape
bay
pod.
in 754.
No,
Okay,
no,
good.
you didn't read the sign correctly.
Well, oh, right. I just kept reading the red things in a row.
Like a crazy person.
Shut up. Just shut up. So I'm just gonna have to go up like a bunch of floors then, eh?
Yeah, you can escape from the game.
Cool. Wait, like for real?
It's that escape pod.
I guess you're right. Now I'm
When
back
has
to
this
my
game-
check every door methods.
And when has this game ever lied to you?
Never. Nothing. This
Never.
game's never been not on the up and up. Have these been changing?
Nah.
432 and 430? I feel like I've seen those numbers over and over. Oh, it's getting darker. Yeah.
I think every floor just has the same layout.
That seems bad for organization. I mean, if you don't number things correctly, there are fewer lights each time. Escape pod launch bay.
Escape, hey.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Wow, this is really far in there. What happened?
It didn't work.
What?
Yeah. There's hidden. There's I think there's hidden text somewhere. It says escape not possible without narrator.
Oh, is there
Don't
a way
leave
to
this
get him
room,
to
but-
follow me?
No, it's just a joke. Don't leave this room. Oh. Okay. Go back in and close this door.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
It's true.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
Just wait for
Nothing
this to
will
all
break me.
blow
In
over.
here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
They used the wrong two.
Now it's just a little bit closer.
He'll be spoken to.
Now it's even closer.
Yeah, it's weird.
Here it comes.
Nope.
Oh.
There's one more ending. I don't remember how to get there.
Is it a good ending though? Or I mean, like,
Soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Because the windows are blown out, you can't see anything.
that's funny. So last ending, is it like of significant substance?
It's just this is another freaky ending.
A freaky ending.
Yeah. Remember he's talked about another ending where he's like, and there was the one with the big baby.
When Stanley
Oh,
came to
yeah.
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How do you get to that one, I wonder?
Oh, I know, actually. I know exactly how to get there. Go to your right. Go
Okay.
back to the loading dock.
This was
Oh,
not the
loading
correct
dock.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
My baby.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a
They've
room,
recorded so many of these.
What a room. Va va va.
What a room, what a
What?
room, what a room.
He said va va voom and it wasn't in the titles.
I know. He does that sometimes. Sometimes he
Yes.
goes.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't.
Fuck you, narrator.
Stanley was so bad at following
Get on the
directions,
lift and then
it's
jump off
incredible
on
he
that
wasn't
platform
5 years
again.
ago.
The platform again?
Yeah, this
Look, Stanley, I
catwalk.
think
Remember when
perhaps
you jumped
we've
off
gotten
the
on the
catwalk
wrong
before?
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
Yeah.
has been about nothing
Oh, God.
but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but
Oh, was it going through the other colored door when he tells me to?
Yeah, when you follow his
Prove it.
directions.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
But I did follow his
Now,
directions
listen
the first
carefully,
time.
This is important.
He said go wrong to
Stanley
the red and I
walked
did.
Through the red door.
Oh, did you?
I didn't go through blue.
Okay, then go through blue this time.
Because remember,
Go
going
other
to the red door meant, see, like, let me lead you to the beautiful thing, and then he did.
Oh yeah. Go to the blue.
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh.
Stanley walked through the red
Man, if you
door.
can
No,
do
keep-
this,
keep-
you should have been doing it a long time ago.
Keep disagreeing with him.
Wait, he said red again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Whatever.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Please don't let it be a huge, creepy baby.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
If you look at the
Broken
walls-
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you would want?
Yeah, this is
Was it
just
worth
the
ruining
standard
the entire
source
story I'd written out
source
specifically for
engine
you?
wall.
Oh,
Do
that's
not
good.
think I put a lot of time
That's
into
good for
that,
devs.
because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game
Desires.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Skill trees. I like
Give me
that.
absolutely nothing so far.
This is the deep cuts for
Take a
video
stab in
game
the dark and
developers
Yeah.
ending.
give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
It's not working.
Ceiling lights. Neat.
Okay, Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I like it.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Don't even try.
Don't even try.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Stanley Parable, worldwide leaderboard. That's amazing.
What I would really want is if this leaderboard was real.
Oh man, that'd be really good.
I don't think it is.
Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think this is real. Yeah.
He's being GLaDOS at me now.
Why not ask some friends for help? Friends less empty.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
God, what if Please Die ended up on the screen right now?
This is your superior, a dead rat.
That's pretty good. I like how vindictive this board is at me.
It's also assuming there's only 9,328 players.
And I'm sure there have been more than that over time. Pretty good. Good gimmick right there. So I'm supposed to go through this again, right?
Wherever you want.
Alright.
The world is your
would you
oyster.
say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
This is starting to feel more and more like the beginner's guide.
This part is very beginner's guidey.
Oh god!
Baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of
The wood is really good.
confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
I like that.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4
I feel like he's trying to
hours.
make fun of
So
Jonathan
why don't
Blow
you
or
give it
something.
4
Oh yeah, it totally feels that
It's
way.
effective.
This is
Be
Braid
sure
right
to keep
here.
notes on your experience.
This is Braid. This is Braid Runner.
Pretty good. Has anyone ever actually made it the 4 hours doing this?
Yes, it's an actual ending if you do this for 4 hours.
Fuck that.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Alright. Bye, baby. I'm gonna watch you.
You heartless bastard.
I don't have 4 hours.
Because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience. for
You're
me.
on a good track.
I'm not even
You
going
gave me
to
a
try.
leaderboard.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Oh man.
What do we have here?
Give me something good.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Something big. It's loading a big thing.
Half-Life 3!
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Yeah.
Last, the one thing you've always desired.
Oh,
A game
man.
I had absolutely nothing
Oh
to
man,
do.
that's good.
Is it enough?
This
Tell
is
me,
amazing.
Will it ever be enough?
Whatever.
I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then...
Oh, that's where it's been happening.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, It's complete. I made this, Stanley.
And feel
Look at it.
ashamed.
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please,
This is pretty
step
good.
inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Isn't it grand?
Yes.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything.
Huh,
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
All right, let's go.
We have to mine so we can craft materials.
So, I have never actually played Minecraft. How accurate is this rendering? It seems pretty close to things I've seen before.
It's fairly accurate, except there's no HUD.
Okay. Like, I wonder if, like, this is just, like, a close approximation of the texture, or if it's just the texture.
I'm pretty sure he ripped the textures and just put them in here.
Wow. Am I gonna find a creeper?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Oh, the music.
Oh, the music.
F doesn't work for flashlight. And I don't hear the source.
God, it's getting deep.
Oh boy. Things are getting really
Oh,
dank.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear.
Oh, wow.
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Yeah.
All right, what is it this time?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man.
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. Trapped in a glass box with no way
Oh,
out.
that's so
Listening
good.
to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I can't believe it. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, can I pick... I can't get back up there. Would I have been able to pick up the radio?
No, it's not like a real...
Okay, so they didn't do everything. But this is pretty faithful, because it's the same
It's a
engine.
puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yep. Oh my god, I missed Portal.
Genius.
Yeah.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I
Yeah,
really
that's
don't
true.
care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
Whoa. Whoa. This is pretty interesting now. Is there a clear path forward or out?
Yes.
Can I fall off?
I don't think so. Oh, I guess you can. Oh, okay. This is where you're supposed to be.
Which way am I supposed to go?
So, look at the doors real
Mhm.
quick. Look above the numbers.
Yes. 509.
Six.
510 was behind me.
So, this is actually the original mod of Stanley Parable.
Oh. So you've made your way down into, like,
The original game, the original
the
mod.
basement corridors of the prototype.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really, like... This game's so recursive.
Mm-hmm. So you're going backwards. If you look behind you.
Yeah.
See, so this was the original mod.
Yeah, that was the original 2 doors.
Exactly.
But I'm supposed to be moving backwards, right?
Yes.
Oh, what's that? That looks interesting. And true to usual game design, the light is what told me to go here.
And look, 427.
There's my office.
The original office.
Cool. Well, that's neat. What do I do, though? Is there anything to do? Using key does nothing everywhere.
Go back in. Can you close the door?
Nope.
Oh no.
Do you recall an end like an end situation for this area?
Yeah, I thought the end was your office.
Oh,
There we go.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Oh, I
had
fell
the right
away
choice,
from his control.
And if he's learned the heavy cost
That's what
that
happened.
comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
So this one's my
Makes sense out of
favorite
the
ending.
chaos and the fear and the confusion.
I mean, it is
That's
the
who
most
I am.
fun.
That
It's
is
the one that made me go, oh, this is fucking cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's no other way.
I believe
Once
he
this ends,
actually got their
after it all
permission.
comes to a close,
I mean, I imagine he must have if he was going to
the
sell
end
this
will be
game.
here soon,
Yeah.
very soon.
And
That's ominous.
I think I think that makes sense because, you know, like Mojang and Valve themselves are the two most likely people to be like, sure.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a credits here that will give thanks to them anywhere within
That's
this
possible.
game.
Anyway, now let's go to the museum because we're allowed to.
Oh yeah.
Stanley,
'Cause I think
never
at this
seen the
point-
office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
So yeah, I think we've exhausted all of the major endings, I believe. I don't think there's any other
Stanley
major
came to a
endings.
set of
Okay.
two
No.
This was not the
Wait.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Oh, wait, I was
employee
supposed to
lounge
kill myself.
first, just to
Oh wait, no,
admire it.
no, you not kill yourself. You go straight. Oh yeah, it's okay. You'll this is the detour, so you can go through the detour.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Perfect. That's
finally
that's
ran out.
exactly what I wanted to hear that
Stanley
time.
took the first
Yeah.
open door on his left.
Yeah,
So I can go through here, take a
And so
detour.
he detoured
And you go
through the
upstairs.
maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Basically
and
heading
back
towards
on
mind
track.
control facility, but then you go to
Yet
escape.
there was not a
Yeah,
single person
which is how
here
you
either.
kill yourself.
Feeling
Yeah,
a wave
exactly.
of disbelief,
There are many ways to
Stanley
kill yourself,
decided
so
to
that's
go
why I was
up
like,
to his
nah,
boss's
wait.
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
284.
Here's
Oh,
the door, just go.
Nice. I like that.
thanks, Naruto.
You're making things easy for me. I like this.
Naruto.
Then the son of Naruto is Boruto.
Boruto. No thanks. No, sorry, my son is also named Boruto.
Stanley walked
You
straight
talking to
ahead
me?
through the large door that
No,
read
my son
Mind
is
Control
also named
Facility.
Boruto.
This passageway had the word escape written on it. The truth was
I wish I could
that
sprint.
at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent
Stanley,
death.
he's just an office worker. He has no sprinting abilities.
The door
It's true, I'm
behind
an
him was
office
not
worker
shut.
and I can't
Stanley
sprint
still
for
had
shit.
every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
It's true.
Brave act.
Yay! Whee!
It's weird because that fog texture looks like it's like just a layer,
Mm-hmm.
like it's like a flat layer of a texture.
It's so weird to me that that doesn't kill you.
Yeah, it's like you got the portal legs or something.
As
Yeah.
the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been
Get
of
me
no
back to the
consequence
museum.
whatsoever. Stanley can't see the
I
bigger
belong in a museum.
picture, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was a
It seems a little too easy to get to this ending, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's a flaw of the game.
Yeah.
It's that this should be one of the more difficult endings to get. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
like you don't have to make many choices to do this.
Yeah, because it's like this I can see someone finding because I found it because I was just listening to the narrator, and it seemed so obvious to go to escape instead of mind control facility.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's so tempting. People would do this fairly early. I did it. You did it the first time.
Unless the thing he actually wants is he wants there to be a really good chance of someone having the entire thing spoiled. Which could be a thing.
But then that kind of messes with the experience, huh?
He might want that. He might want it,
just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office.
I'm not sure I'd love that.
As ever.
Well, anyway, this museum is pretty interesting because it is basically a developer's commentary on how the game was made.
Has been created for you long in advance.
It felt like Portal or TF2 commentary or like commentary nodes.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Bathroom stands. Also, the 2 doors. The first part of the game was built. Sure. Oh, wow. That does make sense, though, because you need enough space for the narrator to say all sorts of things.
Yeah. This game would require a lot of QA.
Oh, yeah. Like, I wonder what my sort of play would have done for them.
Well, I guess this is a good time while we're wandering through this museum to see, so what are your thoughts?
This was fun. I mean, I think, like, so much of the push and pull of the narrator and his like motives and how he was talking to me reminded me so strongly of how Flowey would talk to you in Undertale. Flowey and Sans, and I think had I not played Undertale first, this would have been like, ooh, that's really good. Like I
imagine how like crazy this would have felt.
Yeah, exactly. Like this came first, so like this blew people's minds long before Undertale was a thing.
Yeah,
and I can totally see like that, being a big appeal of it. This is a good game, and I'm glad that we got through that like multi-game developer type ending at the last one.
Yeah, and just imagine like now your game is your career now is defined by this game,
right?
Which is why I think he then made Beginner's Guide, because spoilers for Beginner's Guide is not really spoilers, but it's really like a meditation in retrospect. Now that you've played this game, it's like Beginner's Guide's really about himself and how he's feeling weird about being defined by this really high concept game.
Right.
And he doesn't know how to follow it up, I think. I think that's the issue.
Well, like, yeah, because, like, the way he wrote...
HD remix.
Yeah. Am I going crazy? Maybe it wasn't the same as... Oh. More endings. Fewer endings. More Stanley and less More Stanley and less Stanley. Larger words.
Yeah, I think these were the things he used to get the green light.
Oh, these were the ones that okay. These were the photos used for green light. So these were actually in the wild, available to the public as a way to sell the game. Early version of the lounge. The apartment timer? Oh. Interesting. Yeah,
so I think before it didn't have the plug, so it would have had a timer instead. I think it's much better to have the plug.
Yeah, I agree. Also the option of falling to their death. That makes sense.
Yeah, see, this would have been massive spoilers.
Yeah, actually, you're right. There's everything in here. The heck is this? Zending? What was the Zending?
That was the one where the game broke.
Okay.
And he was like, you win!
Oh, right, okay. Gotcha. Zending levers.
Yeah, that's the lever you pull to end the game.
I didn't pull any levers to end the game.
There was a lever.
But it wasn't colored like that.
No, they changed the color.
Does this play if I hit it? Yes. I don't need to watch it though. It's just a trailer, right?
Yeah, it's just a trailer.
It's alright.
Aight.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is interesting. Countdown desks. Oh, the countdown ending. The freedom ending. Wow, look at that
Yeah, so
grass.
this is what I'm saying. This game is far more crass than Beginner's Guide is. Beginner's Guide is very self-reflective and kind of moody.
Yeah, but I think their Beginner's Guide did unravel kind of in the same way, because like you're guided through the game kind of as like a commentary, right? So like there is a voice talking a lot, similar to this narrator. And by the end of the Beginner's Guide, like he kind of got off the rails too.
Yes.
Like he didn't stay like stable the whole time. Ooh, the evolution of his office over time.
So he got bigger and bigger offices.
Yeah, he's got a nice office now. I like this one. So much better than that one.
So lucky.
This one I like.
I wish I had an office that big.
Yeah.
So lucky.
I don't know if I want one with like a bunch of filing cabinets like that though. Too many filing cabinets.
Yeah, we don't even deal with paper where we work. So.
Oh, nice.
It's the the future.
At my work, we said we went paperless and then continued to use a shit ton of paper.
We're paperless now. As the
Well,
sound
yeah,
of the copy
like if you
machine
ask
plays in the
someone,
background.
we're officially paperless, but there's still plenty of paper. All right, I'm starting to get lost in this maze, as I am wont to do in mazes. I tend to get lost a lot.
I think that's everything. Yeah.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Oh,
Or,
this
like,
one's just a different layout of the maintenance. So.
yeah,
But that
like-
one's I find that one interesting because if you look at it, like you can see the evolution.
Oh,
how-
so that there's various options.
Yeah.
Obey, disobey. Oh wait, that starts from the 2 rooms though.
Mm-hmm.
Obey, disobey to lounge to maintenance. Obey, disobey, lounge to maintenance to staircase. There was a vent.
Yeah, there used to be
didn't
like
end up
vents and stuff.
Okay. And if you're having a little too much and it's all too much for you, you can sit here. Alright. I get the feeling that nothing else I see will be particularly significant except for like, oh, this is what we thought we might do this one time.
Yeah,
But then
that's
we didn't
this
end up
is
doing it.
Yeah, this is pretty much it.
Alright,
So,
well, cool. We end in the
this is a s-
museum.
Yeah, this is the Stanley Parable. It's a game of its time. Now, if a game came out like this, everyone would be like, yeah, we got it. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like a yeah.
Yeah, you can't do a game quite like this and have it have the same impact anymore. Like, you can make a game like this, but people will be wise to your shtick very quickly.
Think about it. Like the mod had such a big impact that he got enough support to make an official purchase version of the game.
Yeah, like the whole like messing with the player things. I mean, like there have been tons of different games across the years that mess with the player directly in some shape or form, but I guess fighting with a narrator in particular was pretty unique to this game.
Yeah, I think this game became one of like the first kind of spearheading games of like games being meta or more meta than they had been before, at least.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if like this would be the first recorded instance of a game that kind of like berates a player for acting like a gamer. You know, like,
That's-
you know, by
yeah.
exhausting decision trees and stuff like that. Because when he started talking like that, that felt very Undertale like also. But then that's exactly how I play games, so like I get called out every time.
You got your butt blown.
Yeah. My butt is it's blown a lot these days. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, everyone.